K8 News.
Well, that is just a taste of the Rick Faris Band. You'll hear from them at the next Bluegrass Monday. It's a part of a concert series by KASU Public Radio. And joining us now is KASU Program Director Marty Scarborough. Marty, thank you as always for being here.
Glad to be here, Chase. Thanks for the opportunity. Tell people about this great event they won't want to miss.
Yeah, absolutely. Just got the little taste there of the Rick Faris Band, but they sounded really nice. Tell me a little bit about this band.
Well, Rick has been a professional bluegrass musician for about 25 years.
Okay.
People around the region may know him from the time he spent literally growing up on stage. He and his three brothers and his mom and dad performed as the Faris Family Bluegrass Band for about a decade, and they were regulars at events around our region.
Okay, and so now he's coming back leading his own band here for Bluegrass Monday, coming up on Monday. How cool is that? Kind of like a full circle moment here.
Well, exactly. Well, he's actually been to Bluegrass Monday before, but as part of another band.
Okay.
After he was in this family group for about 10 years, he spent about 10 years in the group Special Consensus. That's one of the top bluegrass bands in the country. He was with them for 10 years, and during his time with them, the band was nominated for 2 Grammy Awards, and they won 5 International Bluegrass Music Association Awards.
So all kinds of talent, and then so he's no stranger to this circuit, I guess.
Oh,
at
no,
this
not
point.
at all.
Absolutely
Not at all.
not. So it sounds really exciting, and getting nominated for 2 Grammys, that's awesome, and international awards as well. So award-winning, like high talent. Coming to Bluegrass Monday. I love that.
Yeah. Well, Rick, after having that success with Special Consensus, then stepped out as a solo artist about 7 years ago. And in that time, he's had multiple #1 bluegrass music hits. He's been a recipient of the New Artist of the Year, and he's currently the Songwriter of the Year honoree from the International Bluegrass Music Association. So very deep resume that this gentleman has that he's bringing back to the Collins Theater stage, this time leading his own band.
So with that type of resume, you'd think, getting tickets to this, these must be some high-dollar tickets, a tough event to get into, but
no, Bluegrass,
not the case.
Not the case. Bluegrass Mondays are a non-profit event. KASU doesn't make any money. We give them to the public as a way to have a affordable, family-friendly evening of outstanding music. Just $10 for adults, free for kids. We had dozens and dozens of teenagers at the last concert brought by their parents and their grandparents to enjoy this great American style of music that you don't get to hear this often, especially at this level in our region.
Yeah, and I think it's awesome that if the kids get to come out and hear this and kind of hear this story about Rick and his journey, and maybe get inspired to be the next Rick Faris and start hitting this cycle.
Oh, absolutely. Again, a lot of the young people that come out to these shows are bluegrass musicians themselves. They play with their friends and with their family. And we encourage them too to come out at 5 o'clock. We actually have an open bluegrass music jam session for all ages, and that takes place in the building right next door to the Collins Theater.
Well, that sounds like a ton of fun. I've never gotten to go to Bluegrass Monday. My schedule just doesn't
You get up early usually.
I'm usually in bed around the time it starts, so I get a little bit of FOMO with this. I'm like, man, I'd love to go, but it sounded like a great show. How do we get those tickets, and when is the show? One more time.
Sure. Tickets are available in advance at kasu.org/tickets, or you can get them at the door the night of the show. Again, $10. 100% of ticket proceeds go to the band. Doors open at 6 Monday night with the show starting at 7. Seating's first come, first served.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Marty, for being here and telling us about this awesome opportunity for some music. And Christina, this is another one where it's indoors, so the weather doesn't matter on Monday, but we are keeping an eye on the weather today for sure.